our story time today, we're going to use our ears. We're going to listen. And listen starts with the letter L. We're going to listen to some stories all about music and musical instruments and listening. Here we go. Our first book is Ive Got the Rhythm. This book is by Connie Schofield Morrison and it's illustrated by Frank Morrison. And the publisher is Bloomsbury. Thank you for letting us read your books. We're so excited. Wow, this girl and her mom are going on a walk. I wonder what they will hear. Are they listening? I thought of a rhythm in my mind. Think, think. I heard the rhythm with my ears. Beat, 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 beat. I looked at the rhythm with my eyes. Blink, blink. I smelled the rhythm with my nose. Sniff, sniff. I sang the rhythm with my mouth. Ooh la la. I caught the rhythm with my hands. Clap, clap. I kept the rhythm with my fingers. Snap, snap. You guys can try snapping. I shook the rhythm with my hips. Shake, shake. Shake, shake. I felt the rhythm with my knees. Knock, knock. I walked the rhythm with my feet. Stomp, stomp. I tapped the rhythm with my toes. Tip, tap. I danced the rhythm of the drum. Beat, bop. I clapped and snapped and tipped and tapped and popped and locked and hipped and hopped. A beep bop, bing bang, boom boom, boom. Ooh. Boom box, beep bop, kaboom, kaboom. I got the rhythm and you can too. So our friend in that book, she had rhythm. You can get rhythm with some drums. These drums happen to be bongo drums. Do you see them? And on the underside, they're hollow. The top of the drum is called a head. And that's what we can use our fingers to make the rhythm. We can go fast. We can go really fast on our lap and really loud. Or we can go slow. You probably don't have bongo drums at your home, but maybe you have a can. And I have a fork. Let's see if we can make a drum rhythm with that. If I turn it over my fork and hold it by the fork tines, listen. It sounds different. I can pound on the side or the top. You can make a drum with something you have at home. Maybe an empty can and a fork or pots and pans and a spoon. Think about what you can use to make rhythm. Let's do another book about music. This book is by Mo Williams and it's performed by Emma Rinn and it's called Because. The publisher of this book, Piper on Books for Children. Here we go. Because a man named Ludwig wrote beautiful music, a man named Franz was inspired to create his own. Because many years later, people wanted to hear Franz's beautiful music, they formed an orchestra. Because a man had practiced since he was a kid, he was asked to join. Because a woman studied night and day, she too was asked to play. Because many others loved and practiced their instruments, there were enough musicians. Because someone created a poster about Franz's music and tickets were sold. Because the train conductor stopped the train at the Grand Concert Hall, the orchestra conductor arrived. Because the orchestra librarian had copies of the score, the orchestra rehearsed. Because workers checked the lights and the seats and swept the floors, the grand hall was ready. Because the time had come, the ushers opened the doors. Wow. Because someone's uncle caught a cold, someone's aunt had an extra ticket for someone special. Because the usher helped the aunt and her special guest, they found their seats. Because everyone was there to hear beautiful music, it was quiet. The orchestra is getting ready. The music is playing and the conductor is leading. In row C, seat 14, sat the girl with the uncle's ticket. She heard the beautiful music written by a man named Franz, and it changed her. The girl was changed. From that moment on, the girl learned everything she could about music because it fed her. Soon, she started to write music too. Because, like Franz, the young woman had something to share. She is learning to play so many different instruments. Over time, the woman became very good because she worked very hard. One night, her music was discovered because she was also very lucky. Then, she was invited to perform her music at the Grand Concert Hall because so many people wanted to hear it. Her composition was dedicated to the uncle in row C, seat 14, because it was his ticket that had brought her here to the world premiere symphony of The Cold. That was the name of her symphony. And that night, someone else was changed. That is how it happened. There's the score or the music for The Cold. What a fun book. What do you like to listen to? Maybe right now we can't go to a concert, but you could probably watch one online. What music could you hear? So, we saw that she, the girl in our book, had learned to play lots of instruments. We're going to talk about another type of instrument. This is a maraca. Do you see our maraca? This maraca was probably made out of a gourd, which is a plant. Kind of looks like that's what it was made out of. Somebody did really beautiful artwork on this maraca. It's really pretty. These are maracas that are made out of 2 spoons, a plastic Easter egg, and some tape, and something's in them. I think in these maracas, they have rice. Maybe you don't have eggs and plastic spoons at your house, but maybe you have an old bottle that you can make a shaker out of. This shaker is a bottle with some beans in it. That would be an easy way to make a fun shaker. I also have some purchased shaker eggs. They sound different because they have different things in them. Can you hear? Are you listening to the different sounds? Yeah, great job. All right, we have another really fun book. Some of you might have a piano at your home. This book is called If You Ever Want to Bring a Piano to the Beach, don't. This book is by Elise Parsley. And it is published by Little Brown and Company. If your mom says to get ready to play at the beach, she means with a boat or a frisbee or a shovel. She is not talking about the piano. If you roll out the piano anyway, she'll tell you, you better not lose it. It would be hard to lose a piano, wouldn't it? You tell her that it's okay. You will hold on tight to your piano and keep it neat and clean, and you will even promise to push it to the beach yourself. Cross your heart. But on the way, your arms will become heavy and your legs will become draggy, so you will find the perfect way to move the piano along. That would be hard to pull a piano on a wagon. When you feel rested, you will push again. Once you're at the beach, you'll need to make sure that the piano still works. Finally, you'll stop for a lunch break. The seagulls will want to share your egg and cheese sandwich. Do you want to share with them? They're eating, she's screaming. Oh, go away, seagulls. It's my sandwich. This, you know, is not good for the piano, but you'll know just what to do. Bath time! They're making a nest on the piano. Should we push the piano on the pier to the dock? You'll splash, you'll splash, you'll splish. The piano will bob up and down and up and down, up and down, up, then up and away. Uh-oh. Did we lose the piano? Did it go into the water? Is it good to put water in the piano? I don't think so. And it's out of reach. Oh no. By now, of course, you will wish that you had played with a boat or a frisbee or a shovel at the beach instead of the piano. By now, you will have wished that you would have played with your baby sister instead of the piano. You'll be so mad that you'll want to just go home. Well, here's what I would do if I were you. I'd borrow your brother's fishing line and cast it far, far out to catch your drifting piano. Do you think she'll get it? Then, when you reel the line in, you might get your piano back. Or you might get a boat, a frisbee, or a shovel. Looks like a seashell to me. Yeah, if you ever want to bring a piano to the beach, don't. You might lose it. But you never know what you might find instead. It's so much fun to play lots of different instruments, to use lots of things. This instrument is made from rubber bands and some straws and a tongue depressor, and you blow on it. Maybe you can hear it. It's really light, it's really soft. Sometimes you can make them really squeaky too. It's a fun instrument. Another thing that you might use is to make some castanets. This is made with a piece of cardboard and 2 pop bottle lids. Those are things that you might have at home. Maybe you have some bells at home. And you could ring bells. Might be loud for in the house. You might have to march them outside. What can you find at home? Our last book that we're going to do today is called Listen Like an Elephant. This book is by Kiara Willie and it's illustrated by Annie Betts. Elephant has really big ears. Do you see elephant's really big ears? Why? Well, she loves to listen. With her really big ears, I think she hears her friends. Elephant can hear her friends from very far away. Where are your ears? Can you point to your ears? Can you touch your ears? What can you hear with your ears? Are you listening? Take a long breath in and let it all the way out. Clang, pop, hold your body still. Listen. Don't make any sound. Is there a snap, a ding, a thud, a whoosh? There are so many sounds to hear. But we have to be really still. And we have to be really quiet. And we listen. From the right and from the left, from up high and down low, I wonder what you will hear. From far away and maybe even up close. Listen. What do you hear? Listen. Now, what do you hear? Take a long breath in and let it all out. All the way out. And what can you hear? So Miss Cindy has an instrument here that she doesn't know what it's called. It was made in Guatemala. It's beautiful. Look at the artwork and let's listen to it. It has a really nice mallet. If you happen to know what this instrument is called, will you put your comments in the comment section? Tell me, Miss Cindy wants to learn what this instrument is called. Look at the beautiful artwork. Maybe it's played this way. I don't know. I look forward to learning. Share your experiences with me and your knowledge. So this is a croaking frog. It's made from wood, and our stick or our mallet is also made from wood. This croaking frog was actually made and bought in Thailand. So we have instruments from all over the world. Let's listen to the croaking frog. Does it sound like a croaking frog? What if we play it the other way? Not as much. He really likes to be played going up his spine, not down his spine. Can you hear him? So cool. What might you be able to find to make really cool instruments with? Or maybe somebody you know and love has an instrument sitting somewhere in their house that they will let you try.